Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, as you can see by the title, we're going to be doing an unrecognizable makeup look. I really hope you guys are going to enjoy this today because I'm actually really excited to film this. I don't usually film like videos this late at night. The time right now is literally, it's 10:15. So we're going to see what time we actually finish doing this. But yeah, let's get into the video. I have already put my primer on. I have actually used this e.l.f. Power Grip primer. I did this before I started filming the video. I don't know why, that's stupid of me. Go in with my foundation now, and my new favourite foundation is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur foundation. This is in shade Latte. I'm honestly obsessed with this at the moment. It's so good, and honestly it's so full coverage. I actually can't like get over it. I will show you guys how I apply it. So I just put a little streak there. I put a little streak up here. I feel like my camera's like exposure is really high right now. I don't really understand the camera settings, so I'm sorry if this video is a bit all over the place still. But I actually can't believe as well, I've been doing YouTube now for pretty much a month, and I think we have like 2.4k subscribers, which is actually insane. Like, I actually don't understand how I've done that. I did not expect to get that many subscribers so quickly. So yeah, thank you guys, I love you. I'm currently actually looking for a brush what I use to brush up my foundation. Okay, this is the brush I'm gonna use. This is the Expert Base Brush by Real Techniques. I always like to do this like satisfying step where I just brush it down. I don't know, I just find this really satisfying because you can really see how full coverage this foundation is. Actually, I think I filmed a TikTok with this foundation on the other day as well. Honestly, everyone was obsessed with it, but it's honestly really worth the money. I love it. But anyway, I'm gonna go blend out all my foundation and then I'll come back and we can apply our bronzer. So I am still blending this out. I've still got to blend out my forehead, but I just wanted to ask you guys a question. It literally just popped into my head because I never ever know if you guys want to see like short form content or long form content. Like, I try to make my videos, well, my YouTube videos as short as possible, but I feel like long form content would probably be much better. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think I should post in the comments below, because I really need to know. See, I'm still new to this YouTube thing. I still don't really know what I'm doing, so if you guys have any tips or any videos you want to see, please put them in the comments because that would be much appreciated. Because I guess then I could like plan out my videos, because I still don't really have a plan for this video. It's like, I know I post every Thursday, but I still don't know exactly like what I'm going to post every week. So if you guys have any recommendations, just put them in the comments, then I could probably plan what my content's going to be every week. But I think this is all blended out now. I'm pretty sure this is all blended out. Like, just look how flawless that is on my skin. Next step is bronzer, and I'm going to be going in with my Rare Beauty bronzer. This is in shade Happy Soul. I absolutely love this. This is so pretty. Like, it's like the perfect shade of bronzer because it's not too orange as well. Like, I don't like looking orange. I just like looking snatched. I guess it's like a contour bronzer one. Like, you can kind of use it as whatever you wish. These are the places I put it in. So I put a little line there on each side. I like to contour actually underneath my chin as well. I don't know if I should actually proper contour, guys. I actually don't really contour, unless you class this as contouring, but this is like a bronzer stick. I feel like I'm waffling right now. I don't really know what I'm saying. But anyway, this is where I put my bronzer, like I said. I just put it in these places and then I blend it out. I literally go in with the exact same brush I use for foundation. I just feel like it helps to melt all the products together. And when I blend upwards because you don't want to drag your face down. So I like to blend all the products upwards. If I was to do it on my hand, it's like duh, duh. I literally just recreate that on my face basically. And as you can see, this bronzer is so creamy. It blends out so nice and quick. I love it. And then when I blend it out on my chin, I kind of, to start with, I like swipe it up. And I swipe it down like so. I sometimes get worried though that like under my chin it looks, I don't know, really muddy, but I think it's fine because this bronzer does not look muddy at all. I'm obsessed with it. I think I'm gonna blend out the rest of my face now. Just to, well, I don't really want to bore you guys, so I'm just gonna finish blending out the rest of my face and then I'll come back and I think we'll do blush. Now my bronzer is all blended out. Why does this always happen as well when I'm filming a YouTube video? My camera battery is flashing. I'm actually not prepared for these videos. I really am not. To be fair, today I usually film my makeup videos probably on like a Tuesday, but today it's actually Saturday. It's Saturday night, but I don't know, I was just really feeling that I wanted to film tonight, but I'm just so unprepared because I didn't charge my camera. Also, if you keep hearing my cat, she literally doesn't stop meowing. I let her in my room and she then meows to go out, so like, what do I actually do? I knew this would happen. My camera literally just died. Literally just died, but luckily I actually had a spare battery. I didn't think I had a spare one for a second. I was like, oh my god, but I had a spare one. So we are back. You can see that my cat is literally just there. She's not really making much of an appearance. She's just a bit shy right now. But yeah, anyway, enough about me. Let's get into the makeup. So I'm now just going to be going in with my Rare Beauty blush in shade Happy. Anyway, for blush, I then just put it in these places. I'll show you where I put it now. I don't know if I'm going to put too much on though, just because I want this makeup look to look quite golden. I don't want to look too pink around here, but going in with this Rare Beauty blush. To blend it out, I'm just going to be using this Beauty Bay Make Them Blush brush. This is my favourite blush brush. Well, to brush, that is such a tongue twister. Blush brush to blend out blush. Oh my god. Like I probably even said that wrong, I don't even know, but it's such a pretty blush. Next, I'm just going to go in with my concealer, and I'm going to be going in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in shade Swan. I'm going to put my concealer in these places. I just like to put a lot under my eyes really because I love a bright under eye. I literally love it. And then I like to put like a little dot there to lift my eye. A bit here. I'm going to put a little bit up here just because I don't want to brighten it too much. But yeah, this is the places if you want to take note of where I've put my concealer. And then just going to blend this out. I'm going to blend this out partly with this brush. I don't actually know which brush this is. I think this is this says Deluxe Crease Brush by Revolution? No, Real Techniques. For some reason I always get confused with Revolution and Real Techniques. But obviously Real Techniques is like makeup brushes, isn't it? So yeah, I'm then just going to blend them out. I think she wants to be part of this video. Bella, maybe you should do your makeup. She's currently sniffing on my makeup products. Now we can get back to blending out the concealer. Okay, what brush was I using? Yeah, it was this one. I'm gonna pat this in again up here. I quite like using smaller brushes to blend out concealer because you can really get more precise in the way you want to blend it out. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I feel like this video is very chaotic. I haven't been very organised with it. I really haven't. And when it gets to the under eye, I think I'm gonna just let this concealer like slightly dry. Oh my god. Yeah, guess what I just done? When I sneezed, look what's happened to my eyes. I literally have got like lines of concealer up here. What has actually happened? This video was going so well, and then all of a sudden it just went so chaotic. Okay, I might try and blend out the concealer. Is that gonna work? Can I wipe it away? I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, actually, you might not be able to notice it. It's really annoying because I actually really liked how the eyes were. Okay, it's fine. I think we fixed it. And then to blend out my under eye, I actually use a sponge because I feel like this really makes it as full coverage as possible. So I take a little sponge like this. I don't know what you'd call this. Is it like a corner sponge? I don't know. But all I do is I just pat under my eyes and then I drag it down and almost like towards my nose. So it almost like creates like a line in my nose. I don't know if you can see that, but that is what I do. I might actually put a little bit more concealer on. I don't know if this is enough at the moment. But I think I'm going to try and blend out both sides just with the concealer now and see how it goes. As you can see, the technique I use on this side, I'm just going to do that to this side. I did actually just blend out both sides, but I just realised it didn't look as bright enough for me, so I'm going to just put another layer basically. You don't have to do this, it's just if you want extra bright under eyes, this is what I do to get them. As you can see, I feel like it blends a lot better as well if you're doing another coat of concealer. Because I feel like another thing, people don't put enough makeup on. They always ask me tips and they're like, oh, my makeup doesn't look like yours. Just try putting a bit extra makeup on because I cake my face up, and just don't be scared to put more makeup on because at the end of the day, if you don't like it, you can always just wipe it off. You can always just wipe the makeup off. This is just such a satisfying step. Like, look. Oh my god. I'm just going to quickly blend out my concealer, just going over with this beauty makeup sponge as well. I feel like this really helps to melt all the products together. I feel like it's definitely giving bright, but that's what we want, especially when we're going to put powder on top. It's going to look so cute. So now I'm just going to be going in with my powder. This is the Huda Beauty powder in shade Pound Cake. And I'm just going to put this under my eyes. I'm actually obsessed with this. I feel like I need to do that in like a slow-mo. Just before I do go in with the powder, I'm just going to pat under the eyes again, just to make sure that I don't have any creasing whatsoever, because if you're going to set the creasing in place, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. I feel like I say that so much. Just going to do a little tap in here. And then, oh, okay, that's probably not enough actually. I'm going to just go in there again. And all I do is just pat underneath the makeup, just like so. I actually can't get over the smell of this powder. It literally smells insane. I need a perfume that smells like this because it's so good. As you can see, I'm just gonna pat it in under the eyes mainly. I do a little bit around the chin as well. Also in a little part of my T-zone, not too much though, just to mainly stop the oiliness. But on my T-zone, I don't cake it up as much as I do around the eyes. When I put it around the eyes, I proper bake, like proper bake, as you can see. And whilst I usually wait for this to settle in, I actually do go in my lips. So now I have just wiped around my lips. I literally just did it with a cotton pad and micellar water. I feel like this really helps to define your lips, especially when you're putting lip liner on. And as you can see, the lip liner I am going to use is the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in shade 808. I feel like I can't talk whilst I'm actually doing my lip liner, so I'm going to actually just explain it to you guys what I do, and then I will obviously show you it afterwards. But I usually just go over to start with my Cupid's bow. I then go down this side of my lip, and then down this side, and then I start down here again. I do a little line, and then I go upwards and upwards, and then it's all done. This is my lips once they have been overlined, and before anyone says, I know I do overline the hell out of them, that's just the way I like my lips. So now I have done my lips, it's now time to blend out this powder. I'm just going to be using this Real Techniques 400 brush. I just kind of pat this into my skin, especially on my forehead and around my chin. But when it comes to underneath the eyes, I actually do use I think it's the Real Techniques Brightening Concealer brush to blend it out. This is the brush I'm going to use to blend it out. I kind of pat it into my skin and then drag it just to make sure my skin has definitely absorbed all of this powder. Honestly, the way your skin looks after using this powder is actually insane. Like, it's so flawless. And then I'm just going to do the exact same on this under eye. I kind of pat it in like around the nose and underneath the eye area, and then I wipe away the excess powder. As you can see, the under eyes are looking absolutely big fat slay. And now it's time to go in with our powder products. I'm actually going to be going in with this Too Faced powder bronzer. I think I'm going to use this brush as well. I don't actually know what shade this is. It honestly doesn't have like a specific shade on it, but it's just the Too Faced Soleil bronzer. That's what it says. But I just do a little pat of this, mainly around my cheeks, as your girl wants to look as bronzed as possible. I do a few pats around here, and then on my forehead as well. Well, just round the outer edge of my forehead, and the same on the other side pretty much. I sometimes like to just blend it down my neck as well, just to make sure my face and neck blend as well as they can. Especially as at the moment I'm trying to go on a fake tan ban. I'm trying not to wear fake tan at the moment. I'm actually trying to get like a real tan in the sun. I'm not going on sunbeds because obviously they're not good for you, but I'm trying to get an actual tan in the sun, and I feel like so far it's kind of working. So now I have applied my bronzer, I'm actually going to be going in with my powder blush. This is the Dior blush. Honestly, I feel so bougie whenever I use this. This is literally my favourite blush. I'm obsessed with this. I feel like I say that about every single product I use, but I feel like I just love all the products I use on my face. But yeah, the way this is just so gorgeous and pink, I'm obsessed with it. I'm just going to put this just kind of on the top of the apple of your cheek. I don't put it obviously directly on your cheek, but kind of like on top of the cheekbone. A lot of people say this blush actually doesn't have as much pigment as they want, but I love this pigment. I think it's really good because it's really buildable, which is what I love about products. I don't like products which are too intense, because when they're buildable, obviously they're like a lot more versatile and you can use them in many makeup looks. Here's the highlighter step. Honestly, I'm in a bit of a predicament right now. I don't know whether to use my Rare Beauty highlighter or my Fenty Beauty one. I really don't know, because I feel like with this makeup look, either of them will look really nice. I think I'm just going to go in with my Rare Beauty one, just to be safe to start with, because the way this looks so glowy and pretty, I'm obsessed with. Again, I need to have like a ban on saying the word obsessed, because I actually say it all the time. I think it's like my only description word, when realistically, maybe I need to like have a thesaurus or something and just try and find different words to explain how much I love these products. But yeah, this is the highlighter. It's so pretty. I'm not gonna say obsessed. I am in love with it. That really is no different. But yeah, I'm just gonna put it on this side as well and a bit on my nose. I love putting it on my nose, especially on the end. Oh god, that was way too much. Let me just blend that in. And I'll just put a bit on the bridge of my nose as well. And I do actually put a bit underneath my eyebrows as well. Now my highlighter is all done. And this is the time when I usually just like to do some finishing touches. I'm just going to be going in with my e.l.f. liquid liner. I actually like to go over my beauty marks with this because I feel like it gives, I don't know, just a cute little something. So I actually have a beauty mark there. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a freckle on my skin, but oh my god, okay. I feel like I can't talk when I do this. I need to concentrate. So I just do a little dot there. I then like to do a little dot up here because I do have a little beauty mark up there as well. And as you can see there, I have a little freckle there. Oh god, that might be too much. That might be too much, or is it cute? Don't know if I should put a lipstick on or leave it, because honestly, I feel like this lip liner is like the perfect lip liner for my lips. I don't want to ruin it with a lipstick. I really don't know. I think we are just going to leave the lips, to be honest. I'm really liking how this makeup look has gone. Let me know what you guys think. I really like this look actually. I'm now just going to be going in with my e.l.f. setting spray. This is the Stay All Night Micro Fine Mist. I'm then just going to shake this up and put it all over my face. Oh, I feel like I tasted it then. That's not what we want. I love how refreshing this is though. Especially if it's warm, this is so nice and cold to put over your face. I honestly loved how this makeup turned out. I'm actually kind of obsessed with it. Like, the way it's so smooth and everything, I love. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because I actually really like filming it. Maybe I should film them at night more often. I feel like it's more like cozy vibes. And I feel like I have a lot more time to actually talk and kind of get into the makeup like properly. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah. Bye.